Thanks so much for joining me here today on my channel, where I am going to create an eye look with my Natasha Denona Retro Palette. Just to hang out around the house, maybe run a couple of errands, nothing super spectacular, but you know, I haven't played with makeup in a few days and I'm really excited to just put my face on. So if that sounds like something you want to hang out for, keep on watching. Today I'm going to go in with this new palette. I'm very excited to try it. It's really beautiful. It's the NARS. I can't see what that says at all. I can't see. Ooh, she's shiny. I mean, you can completely see my face. I don't want to chip my nails. I just freshened them up. After a weekend of gardening, they were looking rough. Ooh, so that's what the palette looks like. I think these two are highlighters. Is this a full face palette? It very well could be. Anyway, we're just going to play with that mid-tone pink here, kind of bright pink. I just have a little bit of this one on for right now, just to kind of start off the face. I don't really know what my blush is going to look like until after my eye look is done. We're going to start there. This is pretty. I'm really liking these NARS products that I've been trying lately. Let me do something with the brows. I'm going to actually try today with my brows. Starting to learn how to use this a little bit. Might have spoken too soon. All right, I think that looks pretty good. What do you think? Comment down below, let me know if I'm getting better at my brows. So today I'm gonna go in with the Retro palette. She's really beautiful. She's been out a little while and I'm really happy to use her again. I've missed her. Here's what she looks like. As you can see, I've enjoyed her. So let's play with her some more. Let me take a sip of coffee and get ready to go. Coffee to get started. That's my second cup of the day. Are you kidding me, girl? I wouldn't even be this put together if this was my first sip. Oh, girl, no. My first cup of coffee happens at about 5:36 a.m. every single day. Hashtag mom life. So on my eyelids, I've just got a little bit, oh, creasing? Girl, because I've got the, I'm wearing the e.l.f. camo concealer. I've got a little bit of creasing going on because it's like not eye base. Just kind of go like that. I'm going to take this big old fluffy eye brush and my Pat McGrath eye powder. Just going to set this little area. I don't normally like to set my eyes, but you know, sometimes you just have to, especially when you're not starting off right. Really been enjoying this powder a lot. Totally lives up to the hype, in my opinion. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna wear this shirt. It's pink with, you know, a bunch of colors in the back and stuff. So, you know, I can really just do whatever I want. I'm gonna play with some of the colors I haven't played with before yet in this palette. And so I'm gonna stick with this color back here that's called, I almost thought I could see it. My eyesight is coming back, but it's not quite there yet. So I don't know, it's this, let me show you here. I'm gonna go in with, where'd it go? This one, I haven't used it yet before, so I'm very excited to play with that one. Tap off. I don't want any fallout. Even though I'm just gonna be hanging around the house, I still don't want any fallout. I don't like the way this e.l.f. camo concealer is working around my lips, and this lipstick is a little bit too creamy. We're gonna roll with it. Here we go. That's pretty. It is so quiet behind me, like in my background. I can't even believe it. I don't hear neighbors. I don't hear traffic. I don't hear my dogs. I don't hear my husband. There's no children in the background. Let's just take a moment to appreciate the stillness that is my house at this moment. Silence can be such a treasured thing. Especially when you don't get enough of it. I think that's so pretty. I love Natasha Denona mattes. Oh, I'm gonna take that brush that I had set my eye with the powder, and I'm just gonna blend the end a little bit. Soften the edge. I don't wanna add another color yet. Just kind of Make that look pretty on the edges. I'm gonna go in with, where is it? This one. This one. I'm gonna go in with this one up here, this middle creamed powder. I'm just gonna deepen up the corner a little bit. And this is a BK Beauty pencil brush. It's like a rounded, fluffy, fat pencil. I love it so much. Ooh, look at that. Just want to kind of bring up that corner right there so I can make my little 7 for my hooded eyes. I didn't know that was the technique that they called it. Like, I've done that for so long just because I liked the way it looked on my eyes, but I didn't know it was called something. Like, I know a lot of the techniques because my mom was an MUA and I learned about a lot of these things as a child. I just didn't know what they were called. And I just always used the techniques, you know? So, like, my makeup always looked really good. I just didn't have a lot of makeup to play with, that's all. You know, my mom would get me, like, my essentials, and then I would also just, you know, kind of tear into her stash. Sorry, Mom. Yeah. Just blending that out a little bit. Really like the way that looks. I'm going to go with something on the lid. So, got the same spot right here that's always patchy on me. Let's try to just fix it. There we go. I really, really like the way that looks. Oh, I love that so much. I'm going to go in with the BK Beauty. Girl, I can't see. I'm going to go in with this and a shimmer. I'm going to go in with this one right here in the corner for the back half. And then I'll do something brighter in the front. Oh, hold on. That's my dog. Girl, get out of there, Lucy. That was not my husband making all that noise in the other room. That was my dog, Lucy. She went and jumped up on the table. She's like a little monkey, that one. She jumped up on the table and was having some of my son's remnants of his cereal. Tell him not to do that, but you know, here we are. Okay, let me just tap off. Oh, that's really pretty. It's subtle, but it is really beautiful. And it just ties in with those mattes really nicely. It's really deep. You see how dark that is? But it just helps with those mattes blend all together there at that corner and provides just a little bit of sheen to go with that depth. Oh, that's so beautiful. Look at how that's looking so far. Go back in with that fluffy one and just, you know, keep everything soft and blended. You silly girl. Okay. Oh, I really love the way that looks. Now I'm going to go in with my Angie Hot and Flashy shader brush. It's a fluffy shader, and I'm going to go in with this one right there for the front, which is not as bright as I would normally lean towards, but I am going to do a matte inner corner because I've really been into that. Pick that up from Angie, of course. Anyway, I've really been enjoying a matte inner corner. I just love the way it looks. I like it a lot. Anyways, I'm going to do a bright matte inner corner and then use this kind of mid-tone shimmer on the lid. Load up my brush, tap off. I just want to see what it does dry. I've never used this shade. I just want to check it out. Let's just see what it does dry. Hopefully I don't get any fallout. I forgot to set my face. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, I like that. I'm so glad I went in with that. I haven't used that color before. Let's get a little bit more. Was that the one? No. Fuck. Okay, I'm going to use the backside thing. Okay. Oh, that's really pretty. I love that color. Oh, that's really nice. If I do say so myself. my teeny tiny blender, fluffy blender from the BK Beauty Angie Hot and Flashy. I think it says, I could see it. It was a little bit of a struggle, but I could see it. It says A504. I'm getting better. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this matte, this super, wow, do I wanna do the really, really bright? No, I'm gonna go in with, originally I was thinking I was gonna do this one because I love to go in with this one for my inner corner when I use this palette, but I'm gonna go in with this one since this is a little bit of a deeper look. I'm gonna go with a slightly deeper colored inner matte. Let's just see how that works. And I'm just gonna put it right here strategically. I really like that a lot. Just go in with my, ooh, go in with my blender. Just soften up that line a little bit. Ooh, I'm getting excited. It's looking good. I'm gonna go in with a clean BK Beauty blender, pencil brush. I'm gonna go in with this bright matte right here for my brow bone. Just a little bit right there. We really like the way that turned out. Okay, lash line. I'm gonna take my smudger from BK Beauty, which says the 204. It's the 204 from BK Beauty. I saw that. I'm gonna go in with, I'm gonna step outside of the box a little bit and I'm gonna do like a satin. I'm gonna go in with that one that I did on my back half of the upper lid. Where is it? This one? I'm gonna go in with that at the lower lash line. So let's just see how it works. I did tap off. It's lower lash line. I don't want anything on my cheeks. That's pretty. I wouldn't have normally done something shimmery there, but I like the way that looks. Go in with my BK Beauty little bitty angled brush, which, oh God, this one I cannot see. I have no idea what that says. Can you see that? It's so tiny. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna go in with that mid-tone one, the one that I have here in the front, and I'm just gonna mimic what's on the top to the bottom. This one. I'm gonna go in with that one and line that in the front. Really like the way that turned out. This look is done. I'm gonna take a clean smudger, just another one of those smudgers, and I'm just gonna marry those colors and soften it a little bit for the bottom. I'm gonna do some eyeliner. I'm gonna go in with my About Face Beauty shadow stick in the waterline because I love it. Then I'm gonna go in with my Clinique liquid liner because I'm trying to pan this. This might be a little dramatic for gardening, but you know, here we are. Yeah, and so for you, you could throw on some lashes if you want to. I can't do that. But you could throw on some lashes and that's the look. I actually think that the blush looks really pretty. I'm gonna keep it a little bit more toned down so that the focus is on the eyes and the lips are a little bit, you know, adding the mid-tone rose colored one just to kind of take down the berry notch a bit. So this is the look. I really like the way it turned out. You could throw on some lashes and really pull it together, fix your hair and do something really nice with it. I'm just gonna hang out around the house, maybe run to the grocery store if I need to, pick up some lunch later, do some yard work. So for me, this is the full face. I'm not gonna set it, I'm not gonna do anything else. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little get ready with me playing with my Natasha Denona Retro Palette. I really missed it. I'm so happy to be back in her again. Ooh, that sounded really gross. So I will see you next time and I hope you have a good day. Bye. Oh God. I rearranged my entire makeup area because I got overwhelmed with everything, how I just built up so fast. Like that wasn't the intended look. It just kind of happened. I just kept adding on more and more as I was immobile and it was easy to just stack. So, excuse me. I spent some time this weekend rearranging my makeup. I need to still like sort the drawers now for where things are located, but I got things laid out the way I want them, I think, at least for now. Did I just get the right shade? I did. Okay.